actually expect it, but it sucks because so they got one year wrestling left, and he hasn't really started like
Who
year.
is it?
Donald.
Moses.
Yeah, I know. I've known him since 8th grade.
He's so sweet. I don't want to add a scoreboard.
You don't want to ask for
I don't know how to keep score of this.
well,
I'm not going to put a clock on it.
you're not supposed to clock, but you can use a scoreboard.
Does wrestling have scores?
Yeah.
That scoreboard or a different scoreboard? I don't watch wrestling.
Okay. That would be good.
That one?
That one's probably the best.
Or there's a bigger one. No. That one?
I liked
Corner. Wide. Blue pipe? That looks like a candy cane. Thin pipe?
I like corner or thin pipe. Those are my two favorites. I'll let you roll the dice between them.
We'll do thin pipe because we can customize it more.
Okay.
We'll just go down. I hate this table because like you can't put the mouse on the table because it doesn't recognize anything.
If you really want to be good, you can put up 2 scoreboards. One for the match and then one for like the team total. That's how it's scored. Like each match, you have to like keep up with the score based on takedown and escapes and all that.
We'll do. What one was it? This one and put the team score under it. Gosh, oh, I know. That was good.
What's this phone for?
I have no clue. That's never been up here before.
Plugged in?
I don't know.
No. It's cool for show. Lords. L-O-U-R-D-E-S.
What color are they?
They're orange. You can do black or orange.
We're doing orange with some black text. What do we want to put in field one? The weight?
Maybe.
What is this in field two?
Just leave field 2 blank like that.
That's not bad.
Or could you do time? Like time clocks or no?
Then I'd have to stop the clock every time they stop the clock. But for field 3, we can do another score. That doesn't look too bad. I'm surprised nothing went wrong with it. Shit usually always goes wrong. Shit's usually a mess. I've gotten so many calls just like, hey, our switcher just turned off in the middle of a game. In the middle of a game. Because outlets in the rink just decide to stop working.
You know, all this money that we pay to school and they can't fix
The
it.
rink doesn't work. like the rink just doesn't work. It does not work. Change up some fonts. So are you guys doing anything for football right now?
Kind of just chilling. We got the banquet Saturday. That's kind of like the official end of the season.
Yeah.
And then after that, we don't really do nothing until we go home.
So you go home.
Like we don't do
Oh, do
anything
you have like
next week.
workouts over break or something?
No.
Alright, I guess it just doesn't work as well. That's fine.
When we get back after a little break, this week, spring workouts.
And you guys are loud as fuck in the winter. Because we practice up there. While you guys lift, it's not fun. It's not fun.
You get the energy.
It's so loud. It's so loud. You know what you're doing your documentary on yet?
We talked about it in class. Weight cutting.
Oh yeah.
The problem is that the problems are unique. Remember, you know.
You remember that.
So what day do we present? So Tuesday or Thursday?
Thursday. This has to be uploaded on Matt by Tuesday at 3 o'clock.
How's it
Hi.
going? Good.
How
How
you
are you?
doing?
I came to get you live before I leave.
Came to get me alive.
Get you live. Because we had problems last time, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to come and make sure the server key was good.
Yeah, because we went live to 2 different places.
So sorry.
As soon as freshmen arrive on campus, Career Planning reaches out to engage students with our services. The Institute for Career Planning is making it easier for students and alumni to manage their professional careers through a career management system called Handshake. Through this system, we are able to connect students with national and international jobs, in addition to internships across all majors. Handshake is not just an employer connection tool. It also helps our office communicate with students about opportunities, upcoming events and programs, career resources, and connects them to mentors. The addition of Handshake takes our jobs and internships to the next level and will contribute to our students' success.
Being a hockey player myself, working for the Penguins was a dream come true for me. I did a lot of hands-on work for 3 days during training camp, the development camp, actually the rookie camp. I was with a camera all 3 days, filming them, basically working alongside a part-time employee doing exactly what she was doing, interviewing the players after the practices, after their scrimmages, and also doing stand-ups alongside Selena Pompiani who helped train me on the summer too on the on-camera work.
I chose Adrian College, one for basketball and then also academics, seeing as Adrian College is one of the top schools in the Midwest, and they also have my graduate program here, so it benefits me to be able to get my master's within 5 years. Well, I currently work with Hans Bank. It's a small little company, Michigan-based, but I work in our smaller office in Tecumseh. I am a personal banker there who does common banking transactions, but since we have a smaller office, I tend to work more with client issues, open accounts, and I work with our branch manager and other financial planners with things that they need assistance with. Those things have really helped me and has set me up to be able to handle any challenges that life throws my way.
I was given the position of the marketing/digital media intern for the company Lenawee Now, which is the Economic Development Corporation here in Lenawee County. And I work closely with Sarah Stanley, who's the marketing manager, and we do a lot of social media content. I write a lot of blog posts, press releases, articles for the Daily Telegram, and that's really great for me for personal experience and professional experience because I'm trying to break into the field of journalism, which obviously is a lot of writing.
I started at Adrian completely unknown. I had no idea what I wanted to do. And so I took, we were able to take so many different classes. And from there, I thought maybe I'd want to do business. My dad's a business guy. My mom's a physical therapist. Oh, maybe I'll like something medical. And I literally took every possible different kind of class. And it led me to something medical. And so I thought maybe that I wanted to be a physical therapist initially. And so I started shadowing in the physical, within that, started taking exercise science classes. And from there, I decided I just wanted something more than that. I wanted to be able to treat more things, see more people, and that's where I really decided I wanted to do medicine.
The Institute for Career Planning is very proud to be front and center in contributing to the efforts of Adrian College to assist students in their future career preparation.
because now you're a graduate of Adrian College, or soon to be. And because of that, you move into a distinctive class of Americans. You are now part of the educated elite of America. People will have more expectations of you, higher expectations of you, more need of you than you probably realize right now. People will already start turning to you, looking at you, watching you, listening to what you say, because whether you think of it or not, you are now a mentor and a teacher to those around you. Think of those core values. Think of how you can transmit them to others. Think of how you can build the groups in your workspace or elsewhere around those core values. You're going to be called upon to lead, whether it's at work, whether it's in graduate school, whether it's at a PTA meeting, whether it's in church, whether it's in a sports club. People will look at you and expect you to raise your hand. And you need to do it, and you need to step up to that, and you need to drive forward what you have learned here and the values you take away from this wonderful, wonderful college. I'm proud to be a part of the 2019 class of Adrian College, the Cinco de Mayo class, forever known. And I wish you all the greatest of success in the years to come. Congratulations to all of you.
Adrian College impacted my life so profoundly. I was able to be engaged in so many activities on campus just from the start of one invitation. For that simple invitation, I was able to be part of student government. I decided to be part of the dance team, joined a sorority, and so many other experiences that I wouldn't have been able to take part of if I wasn't engaged by just one individual. Along the way, I've had the opportunity to talk with many professors and have them as great advisors to me throughout my career in Adrian and throughout my life as an individual working in the field of education. I'm very grateful to all of those individuals that have helped me get to where I am today.
We have to motivate our lives, and we have to motivate our youth, because we don't want them to go through the same things they put us through. We have to be different and live better lives.
Hi, I'm Anton Horton, exercise science major. I'll be graduating in December, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I chose to come to Adrian College because the high school that I went to, it had about 500 students. It was small classroom sizes. I was able to visit this campus in high school. Once I got to the campus, I loved the way that it looked. The classroom sizes were, kind of the same classroom sizes that I was used to from high school. So I felt like this place would be perfect for me. My freshman year, I came in with about 20 individuals from Detroit, Michigan. My sophomore year, a lot of those students left. We come to graduate, we spend money to come here, our parents invest in our education. I believe that retention of African American students is very important. I believe that we all come to college to create a better opportunity for ourselves. And I believe that Brothers in Action has been an organization here that gives students the opportunity to pretty much struggle and also become successful because they've learned how to deal with those struggles. Students who join Brothers in Action see a major shift in their GPA. Students from all backgrounds can get involved. We motivate students, inspire students. We want students to develop networking skills, communication skills. Coming to Adrian College, at first it was kind of tough for me. I received a letter from Bridget Winslow my freshman year, kind of telling me that, if you don't get it together, if you don't get things together, then there's a possibility you won't be here the next semester. But that letter has led to the relationship that I have with Bridget Winslow. She's the one I can go talk to about anything. She's the one who gives me great motivation and encourages me to push through. She also gives that motivation to a lot of students in our organization.
Anton is a very unique individual. He's compassionate yet has a competitive edge, which is very fun to watch because he pushes his peers to reach outside their comfort zones and pushes them to be more than I think they can even be.
And I think that showing that you care for a student helps the students in so many different ways. President Docking, being able to talk to your president. I can't stress enough the importance of having a relationship with your faculty and staff. At other schools, students will never be able to talk or meet their president, their vice president, or their dean. It's a different kind of vibe here that helps me think and pushes me to want to be the best leader that I can be. A tip that I'll give you guys is that it's okay to be a leader. It's okay to be different. We need more leaders in this world today, but we need people who think on their own and can help encourage others. There's too much bad things going on in our world today. So if you want to be a leader, you can be a leader. After graduation, I plan on joining the military. I'll be gone for about 5 months. After I come back from the military, I will then attend Wayne State University to pursue a master's in education leadership. One day I would like to be a principal, then eventually be superintendent. I would love to be the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools one day. And I believe that that's my passion, and I believe that's my calling. So I will be the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools one day.
We have to start winning and stop thinking about defeat. We have to keep pushing until our goals are complete. We have to chase greatness to get rid of the pain. We have to stop just doing things and start using our brains. We have to work so hard they start thinking we insane, and then one day those same people gonna remember our names. We have to start being ourselves and forget about being everybody, because we are somebody.
My name is Steve Gregg. I graduated in 1968 from Adrian. The college had a great impact on my life. I first got a great education here, and even more importantly, I met my wife here. She was in the class of '69, and we were married in the college chapel. It's a great experience, Adrian College.
There's no program, I think, in the history of rowing that's built a boathouse of this caliber as a first-year team. I think that's reflected not just in the boathouse. The equipment is top-notch, with this brand new fleet of phenomenal boats, as well as having, a team of 25 recruits plus, another 20 walk-ons, to where we're now, a first-year team of 45 men and women, which again is a lot for a first-year program. So, really excited. I think we're in a great place in year one. Really excited to see where we go from here.
So the reason why I joined is because I love the dedication that the school is putting into the new program. The fact that they put so much money into the brand new boathouse that they're going to go all out.
I've always wanted to row in college. Ever since I started rowing, it was kind of one of my goals. And Adrian's the only place that I found that really felt like home, where I could have a good education and row. I love the erg room because it's like we have the deck to look out on, and it kind of makes the 6 a.m. practices a lot better.
We talk a lot about the program values. Among those are, grit, just, a toughness, also, an excellence, being your best self, bringing your best effort to everything you do, being great teammates. We talk a lot about gratitude, the hundreds of people, from your parents and your high school coaches to the administrators here at the college that made this possible, your faculty here at the college. And we talk about, excelling in the classroom and the community as well, and really giving back. And I think people are going to see a program that not only makes them proud in terms of the results we deliver in the national competitions we're going to attend and hopefully perform very well in, but also just the type of kids who are going to be associated with this program are going to be kids that people are really proud to have as alumni of this college in 5, 10, 20 years.
What I love coming in here is the fact that of the coach's methods. The fact that right now it's the fall season, he's a brand new team, he's trying to get us all into having great technique, having to then apply the pressure and just try to grow further and further.
And it's really like a home away from home. Like, everyone on the team's pretty much like my family. The coaches, it's like having a parent here. You can always go to them about anything, like rowing related or not. They care about you as a person, not just an athlete.
You do see in the rowing world, I think, times where there is a institutional disconnect, or an administrative disconnect between what the rowing team is trying to accomplish and the resources they're given to accomplish it. For us, we have such a phenomenal facility as a new program that, it not only enables us to have a wonderful place to train. The erg room is phenomenal. Our boat bay accommodates all the boat needs that we have, but it also sends a message to recruits that we're really serious about this.
It's 3.2 from the driveway of my house to your apartment where I am waiting now. Come on, don't think night's young. Let's go. NYC, Portland, Austin, Anaheim. Maybe not Anaheim. Keep an open mind. I'm just saying, baby, let's go. I don't care. Anywhere. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we're going. White lines flying by, who knows what we'll find. You and me tonight. Drive. Let's drive. When's the last time we dropped our things and went? Woke up somewhere that we've both never been. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. Maybe it's just left turns off familiar streets. I just wanna come back with a memory. Growing up doesn't mean getting older. I don't care. Anywhere. Like 3.2 from the driveway of my
My name is Charlie Penn. I'm a junior here at Adrian College. I'm a class of 2020. I'm a vocal performance major, and I'm from Jackson, Michigan. So I chose Adrian College because of the professors here and the opportunities that I knew would be available to me. I ended up coming into Adrian and sitting in on a class for a day. I had a mini vocal lesson. I got to sit on choir and also a class called French diction, and it absolutely changed my perspective on Adrian College and really showed me the individualized attention that I would get here. And the faculty, when I first came in as a high school senior, made me feel like I was part of something more instead of just a number. My favorite thing about Adrian College would be the professors here on campus. They have really just given me so many opportunities that I never expected to have, and it's made the biggest difference in how I was able to learn and what I was able to learn. Adrian really allowed me to learn at my own pace, but also catch up at the same time, and the professors really just want to see you succeed. So one way that I got involved on campus was joining choir. Recently even I joined the women's a cappella group that is brand new on campus, and also when I was a freshman I joined the Chi Omega sorority and the admissions team to be a student ambassador to give tours for the college and share my love of Adrian with everybody else. And really just getting involved in meeting so many new people has really made the world of difference. My two biggest mentors, hands down, are Dr. Boggs Clark and Philip Clark, and they are absolutely amazing. They've become like family to me.
Charlie is really a great example of a student who understands that being at a small school does not change how hard she needs to work and how much thirst for knowledge she needs to have for culture and concerts and operas. And you know, Charlie is one of these people that can't stop consuming music. And that's really something that we hope to instill in these students, and we are so proud to see Charlie setting the example on that.
The Adrian College Choir is built of many non-majors, so it's really critical that we have students that are able to lead all of these non-majors. Charlie Penn is one of these leaders that is imperative to the success of the choir.
It's not until other people start to believe in you and show you that yes, you actually have the potential to be able to do this for a living, that you really start to believe it for yourself. And it's incredible to see your professors do their own thing and then come back to the classroom and tell you about it. And it's really inspiring to know that if you work hard enough and you want to learn and you want to put in the effort, that you can make it happen. Opera Uptown is a really cool event that we do here in the music department for the vocalist, and also our jazz combo comes and does some work with us too. It's a great performance opportunity to just get your new repertoire out there or to just sing and have fun, and it's really cool. I've been involved with Daybreak. They work with individuals who have age-related challenges, and I actually got to do a sing-along with them. It's really exciting, the opportunities that Adrian College gives you that you never would have thought you would have ended up doing. My goals for the future right now are to take a year off after I graduate with my bachelor's degree in vocal performance to keep studying voice and get some more performance experience under my belt. But I want to end up eventually being a professor of voice and teaching voice, diction classes, oral skills, all the music stuff at the higher level. I absolutely adore it. I found my passion through it, and that's what I want to do.
As soon as freshmen arrive on campus, career planning reaches out to engage students with our services. The Institute for Career Planning is making it easier for students and alumni to manage their professional careers through a career management system called Handshake. Through this system, we are able to connect students with national and international jobs, in addition to internships across all majors. Handshake is not just an employer connection tool. It also helps our office communicate with students about opportunities, upcoming events and programs, career resources, and connects them to mentors. The addition of Handshake takes our jobs and internships to the next level and will contribute to our students' success.
Being a hockey player myself, working for the Penguins was a dream come true for me. I did a lot of hands-on work for 3 days during training camp, the development camp, actually the rookie camp. I was with a camera all 3 days, filming them, basically working alongside a part-time employee doing exactly what she was doing, interviewing the players after the practices, after their scrimmages, and also doing stand-ups alongside Selena Pompiani, who helped train me on the summer too on the on-camera work.
I chose Adrian College, one for basketball and then also academics, seeing as Adrian College is one of the top schools in the Midwest, and they also have my graduate program here. So it benefits me to be able to get my master's within 5 years. Where I currently work with Hans Bank. It's a small little company, Michigan-based, but I work in our smaller office in Tecumseh. I am a personal banker there who does common banking transactions, but since we have a smaller office, I tend to work more with client issues, open accounts, and I work with our branch manager and other financial planners with things that they need assistance with. Those things have really helped me and has set
Good
me up.
evening, Bulldogs. My name is Max Patillo. I'm joined alongside my friend today, Malik Ray. Hello. And we're here to commentate for you guys as your Adrian College Bulldogs take on Lourdes University. First up at 125, we have Ray Porter for Lourdes University and Dayun Jones for your Adrian College Bulldogs.
Ray Porter. For Adrian, Dejon Jones.
First shot taken by Ray Porter. He's trying to clinch it for the two, and he gets it.
Riding strong is Ray Porter from Lourdes University.
Counting back points right now. He's trying to roll it and clinch the fall. He got out of it.
Gaining another 4 back points. Ray continuing to ride tough on top.
Back up top, Snoop's headgear starting to fall off. 30 seconds left in the first period. Snoop takes bottom positioning.
Caution.
And they're off.
Then your backers.
That's the end of the first period. Lords leads right now 6-0.
Dejan Jones decides to go neutral.
Goes for the shot. He gets 2.
Current score, 8-0.
Replacing Malik Ray, I'm joined by my good friend Donald Moses with me here. Donald, how we doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Hey guys, what's up?
Another good takedown. Yeah, 14-1. Second period. This kid's tough from at 125.
Megan.
Let's start. And on a takedown here, scores 2. That's a very big 2 for the Bulldogs. He's coming back around for the reversal. He's keeping the Tech at bay.
He gets the 2.
Gets the 2 for the reversal. He needs just a few more points for the technical fall. Like I said, this kid's very tough. I'm pretty sure ranked in NAIA. But for the Bulldogs to pull this off, he's need to get on the attack. 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the third. Beautiful low ankle. You know, Max, it's just crazy to see the level of competition that NAIA can bring to the table, especially with everything involved with them. They can get scholarships and everything, so they get to actually recruit some very great athletes.
Makes a very big difference compared to the other D3 competition that you see.
Yeah. But the Bulldogs are definitely here to compete. This is a freshman out here actually against him, keeping the match, at least tight for a little bit. And there he is. He secures the technical fall. A great fight the whole time. Didn't stop moving. Didn't stop, wrestling. At 133. We have Elijah Sanchez representing the Bulldogs here. A Sand Creek native, so he sits right around the corner. So this is definitely big for him to represent the city. He's got the city on his back tonight. And Elijah's known to do it in the past and get it done. He's a sophomore this year. He has quite I don't know how to describe his style, but it's weird. And it throws people off. It's very, very unorthodox. But fun fact, Elijah Sanchez is a marathon runner. He runs marathons for fun, full marathons. I'm talking the 30-mile boys.
Heartbreakers.
Yes, the Heartbreakers. So we could confidently say Elijah Sanchez has a gas tank on him. He is not gassing anytime soon.
Going up against James Balazzi from Lourdes University. Weighed in today at 132 and a quarter.
132.4.
132.5.
So weighed in a little bit lighter. Right off the back action as we go. Even if we just look at the size matchups, Max, you can see that Elijah's a lot longer, a lot lankier. That's our wrestling term. And he's beautiful dump. He's trying to go for it. Elijah fending off the single leg. And beautiful punch kick for a quick takedown in the first 30 seconds. Lots of action. How do you see Elijah winning this match, Max?
He's going to have to be very defensive and quick on his feet. The kid that he's going up against looks very athletic and looks very fast even from the start. I think he's going to have to play very defensive-minded if he wants to get the win.
I can see your point on that. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing counter shots. He's gonna have to counter whatever he's doing, or Elijah's just gonna have to get in his face too, looking for the duck.
He's got to wrestle with his head, not so much with his heart.
Oh yeah. Again, this kid is just a powerhouse on the attack. Good. Elijah sticks with the hips.
He's holding that sprawl heavy.
Looking for the single leg here. They're wrestling on the edge. Staying him tight, using a little bit of that Sand Creek muscle here. Elijah trying to slow down the pace here a little bit with that front headlock. And he's already going to get a warning for stalling here in the first because of how many shots James has taken. Elijah looking for a cradle here. He's got it locked. He's got it locked. That's a 2. That's 2 points right there. That is 2 points. If the cradle is locked, that is 2 points.
The ref's not wanting to give it to him.
The ref does not want to give it to him at all. Oh, wow. That is.
See the coaches on the side.
If I have to be honest, that was quite the call.
The coaches or the Adrian Bulldogs are not happy about that.
Not at all. The rule is, folks, that if you have a cradle locked up on the ground, so if he's locked and his hands are locked and he's on his knees, then that is 2 points. Elijah with a double leg, big double leg. Looking to score on the edge here. He's got to get his head on the outside. He's got his head on the outside. He needs to circle around and get control. Again.
That'll call the end of the first period.
First period, lots of action, folks. This is what we want. This is what we like to see.
Elijah's staying competitive for someone at the NAI level.
Oh,
He's doing well.
of course, that's what we look for in the Bulldog community is just in your face the whole time, no matter what. This is where Elijah will make his money. Quick stand up. Elijah trying to stay sticky as possible. Potentially looking for that cradle again. And as you guys might know, in college there is a count on the leg in certain positions. And Elijah's just staying sticky, riding tight. Looking to pull him out. He might get a stalling right here, but he lets him go. He already has a warning on him. So he cannot get stalling again, or else it will be a point for the other person. Oh, a beautiful whip around. Elijah looking to score here. 2 points. Looking for the cradle. Elijah with the cut. He's on the hunt.
53 seconds left in the second period. We got an even 3-3.
And no stalling either. He's going to call action. Elijah is on the hunt. He can smell blood in the water. Elijah with the cut, looking for the takedown. This is where Elijah exceeds what I was talking to you about, Max. His gas tank is something not to be messed with. Locking up the cradle from anywhere. Oh, my Lord.
Using that length to his advantage.
That length is something that you love to see. He gets around for the 2. Takedown. James came out firing, but Elijah weathered the storm.
He's up right now 5-4 with 5 seconds left.
And Max, you know, you're a boxer, so you see this a lot. Guys come out swinging the first couple of rounds and start to gas out.
That technique started with Muhammad Ali, called it the rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
Tired in the first 2 or 3.
And start wearing them out. First period's easy to come out, you know, swinging, but can you have the same energy second? And definitely can you have it third? Now Elijah has to get up here. Looking beautiful scoot. Elijah again back to his feet. An escape for an Elijah, keeping the 2-point lead. It's now anyone's game. Elijah's gonna get him off. He calls action. Elijah pressuring forward, getting that 2-on-1. Elijah looking to circle in bounds.
Good sprawl.
Elijah's hips being so heavy, just making it a pain for anyone to shoot on. 2! He gets the takedown on the edge. Beautiful transition and just wrestling on the edge. He's staying in his face. What a match, folks, at 133. Just 2 great competitors in each other's faces the whole time.
A minute 4 left in the final period. Elijah has the lead, 8-4.
Elijah looking to ride tough here. Elijah looking to ride real tough here, looking for the cradle again. And I'm not going to lie, folks, if I was 133 pounds, I would not want to be on bottom with Elijah. Just any position, again, looking for that cradle. Staying sticky here, 40 seconds left. Elijah upped 8-4. James came in, hammering. He's got the Turk in. James came out hammering, looking to, get a couple easy takedowns. Elijah weathered the storm here, kept the pace steady, slowed it down for him, and it really worked out.
15 seconds left.
Elijah's still looking for that cradle, and can he go with it?
Doing everything he can to stay in control.
Shindell telling him to stay. Just to stay, to take the win. An amazing comeback for the Bulldogs. And just a good show of sportsmanship. Some of you guys might be wondering why Shindell was telling him to stay. It's different for dual meets. For dual meets, you're simply trying to get the win. In individual, you might want to go for the pin or something, but in a big match like this, you want to be steady here. You want to stay. You don't want to do anything stupid. Yeah. Exactly, because what if Elijah rolls that cradle wrong and he gets on his back? That's a whole match gone for nothing. At 141, we have an interesting match here. Garrett Galensky for yes, sir. Garrett Galensky, the man, the myth, the legend. He is the tallest 141 I have ever seen in my life.
I don't think I've ever seen a 141 over 6
foot. Yes, never. He's 6'1", I think, or 2, looking for that low ankle. Garrett ghost legging. Who's wrestling here for Lords? He's in on a beautiful single. Nicholas Henneman.
Weighed in at 140.3 today.
Garrett being extremely funky. Where he lacks on his feet, he makes forward on top. This 141 actually, I'm pretty sure, is ranked as well. Just a very tough ride with. He has a wrist and an elbow, looking like he's got a wing stuck in. Just staying tough on those hips, looking to break his shoulder. Oh, my Lord. Wow. That was very, very not okay, if I could say that in the easiest terms possible. Ripping on that shoulder. Some of you guys didn't see it in the camera. His elbow definitely touched the opposite side of his head. Garrett being tough here, looking to stick it out. Nicholas Henman still on top. Nicholas has a very tough ride on top with that wing. Garrett gets choice, or maybe, no. Actually, it was Nicholas' choices, I think, he got choice, because if you call injury time in college, you get choice, which sucks. But so that's why we don't really. If you say you're injured, you get.
You're injured, then the other person gets choice.
Yes. Looking for that cradle, but he defends it off pretty good. He's got that seatbelt in pretty tight. Garrett looking to score here. Garrett keeps going up top, but it's not going to work. He needs to get to the side of that single to score here. Playing that limp legs out. Beautiful limp leg. Coach from Lords, very upset. Very upset. His shoulder, again, going right back to it. James, not James. That was
Nicholas
James. Nicholas.
Definitely trying to break his shoulder.
I don't. He is wrestling is a sport of no mercy. He is definitely trying to get this 6 points for Lords.
One way or another.
One way or another.
Going after the shoulder again.
He has a minute of riding time, and there he goes for the stick. Garrett looking to get on top or not. Garrett's shoulder must be in terrible pain. But now, the experienced vet, the man that has gone through trials and tribulations and has exceeded them all. I'm talking about co-captain with us up here, big dog Noah Neiman. And if there's any man that I can confidently say has been through the fire, it is Noah Neiman, a returning Pete Wilson placer, a two-time regional placer. He is a hammer, to say the least. Taking out the #1 at NAIA, he is just looking crisp this year and looking clean. Very dangerous from underhooks and very dangerous from any position, honestly, in neutral. He is a Blissfield native. And so he's also out here repping the city. A former runner-up at states from Blissfield, one of the few state placers there. He's definitely grown into his 149 weight class. Last year, Neiman was very small, struggled a little bit with weight. He was smaller. He was about 147, 146, and now he's cutting, like, not even a lot of weight, but just a good amount to where he is very nice sized at 149, very big. And yes, he's a little bit shorter, but he makes up for it in width and stockiness for sure. And just not fun to wrestle. Not at all.
Opposing him for Lords is Garrett Carter, weighed in today at 148.7.
Neiman trying on that high crotch. He's got to watch out for the throw here. Neiman got his head out. They're stuck right here in a little bit of weird ties. Noah, again, keeping him on the edge. Quick two. Neiman escaped. Neiman looking for that single leg. Able to get the quick escape. Score is 2-1. Neiman looking for that high crotch. Getting to that single leg. On the edge here. Looking to score. Neiman getting to that single leg.
25 seconds left in the first period. Lords ahead by 1.
Neiman still looking to score here. Garrett Carter at 149 for Lords here. Actually a very nice sized 149. Filling up both of them just big 149s. Neiman chooses down. He's got to get an escape point here to even the playing field. Neiman looking not to get sucked back. And he's up. He's up to his feet. And an escape for Neiman. Sitting here in ties. Both of them sizing each other up still. Neiman being the only one taking an offensive shot yet. So we're still waiting on Garrett here to, show his side of the offense here, which he might be a little bit of more of a defensive wrestler. Looking for Neiman to score since Neiman is such an offensive wrestler. Almost to that single leg. Neiman staying tough here, staying tight. Neiman has to score. Neiman has a stalling on him. Neiman to his high crotch, his bread, his butter, his money, and he gets the two! On the edge! Neiman's in a great position here as he has a stalling warning on him already. Looking to ride the rest of the period out here.
About 10 seconds left.
Take down some of his riding time. Now this puts Garrett in a predicament as Garrett must escape. And the score will be 4-3 if he does escape, and then he's going to have to look to score. I think we have blood here, maybe. The Adrian College Bulldogs this year, while we're on break, actually had the biggest recruiting class so far, having 54 on a roster this year. Just a big team, and that's a very nice size wrestling, program for anyone actually in the country. As you look, and I think there's only a few teams I can think of off my head that are bigger. They have a bigger team. Wabash.
Maybe Mount Union or
maybe Mount Union. Probably just about the same size.
About the same around.
As we placed Adrian, we did place second behind them at the Adrian Open, only by 10 points. We lost to them by 10 points because they had a couple more kids than us. So
12
Mount
teams
Union,
at that meet.
12 or 14 teams there. So the Bulldogs have continuously proved themselves, battle ready and battle tested. And that's thanks to Bill Schindel for, having this very tough schedule. So, the Adrian Bulldogs can be the most battle tested for when, the important time comes. Because it doesn't matter about right now. It matters, when regionals comes around, how battle tested are you? And so the Bulldogs here have just been really, really out here giving it to people. Lords, though, is here to fight as well. This is a great battle, folks. Stay tuned in. Garrett is down. Noah Neiman is on top. Neiman looking for a big return here. And he escapes. Neiman has to get on his attack to try to close out this match. Neiman on that underhook. Neiman looking to score here on the high crotch. Four-3 match here, tight. The best, sometimes, Max, the best defense is offense. Staying in someone's face, shutting down their attacks.
Not giving them a minute to breathe.
Not giving them a minute to breathe. Neiman staying in his stance, staying tight here. Neiman, he gets the He gets the 1 point for stalling. Neiman on the hunt, smelling blood in the water. He's just looking to go behind. Neiman gets to a leg here, looking to score. Looking to score here on the edge. He's going to pull him back in, and he gets the two to seal out the match in beautiful fashion. The crowd is hyped. You can feel it in the air.
Garrett Carter not wanting to take injury time. Referee demanding him. 7-3 lead right now for Noah Neiman. 34 seconds left in the third period. If he stays gritty and stays tough like he has been this whole match, I think Noah will get the win on this for sure.
Of course, for all the, the 7-3 match right now, Schindel, I can already hear him. Neiman, you got to stay tough here.
Big fan of Coach Schindel.
Big fan.
Big fan of Coach Schindel.
Schindel is the man. I love to say it. That guy knows how to run a program. I will say that for sure. And he's out here, he's just done huge things for wrestling for the Bulldogs. And saying that, I cannot leave out Morrison, who recruited such these hammer freshmen, which we have a few freshmen on the lineup back to back. Dylan Wilbaum, who might be wrestling at 174. But we also have Bryant Moore there as well, who's a junior, a little more experienced vet, but Wilbaum definitely brings the heat as well. And then we have Kyle Emery, who's a freshman at 184 pounds. Neiman looking to ride tough here. The cut, all he's got to do is stay here. 25 seconds left. Just wrestle smart.
Just stay home.
Someone's trying to, if I were Garrett, I'd be looking for a big throw right now. But I think Garrett's just trying to hold on to this match. Now Garrett's trying to open up his offense here.
10 seconds.
10 seconds here. Neiman has to keep his distance. And the win for the Bulldogs as they are looking for it. And that's where they get it. Crucial wins like that to keep the matches going. And Neiman wins it. Now the experienced sophomore from Ohio, a hammer at 157, Zach Altman. Altman big on elbow control. Probably has some of the best defense on this side of the Mississippi. Strong hips, a more unorthodox style. Sometimes a little late to pull the trigger, but when he does, he's not missing the shot. And here at 157, we have Garrett Anderson, two Garretts back to back. What do you know? Garrett Anderson weighing in at 156, so he's pretty light. Actually, he's really light. Altman here weighing in at 156.7, being a little bit heavier right on the weight class. Beautiful low ankle. Beautiful low ankle. This is where Altman can make his money, though. Altman is just a funky. He's comfortable in a lot of weird positions that you shouldn't be comfortable in.
As a wrestler, you should not be comfortable on your side.
Yeah,
or close to your back, and that's somewhere that he can compete at very well.
He can keep us stale, but Altman plays it smart this time. Doesn't want to get exposed on his back and just gives up the two. Beautiful, beautiful low ankle from Garrett Anderson. And I'm seeing that trend from 133 to 157 now, as all of them have great low ankles. looking to pull a mitt back in here. Altman looking to do a little funk there. Almost caught him on his back, but also almost backfired on him. Good hips to get out.
.45 seconds left in the first. Garrett Anderson leads with the 1 takedown.
We need Altman to hurry up here and get a 1 for the Bulldogs. But Garrett is riding super tough here, keeping that wrist, keeping his pressure forward, just riding just a beautiful ride. Looking to put him over. Altman's got to move, but Altman's not looking to move. Altman looking to come back on top. Beautiful transition here. Altman with the pin here. Beautiful bundle wing transition as they ride that wing so tough here from Lords. Derek Duvall here, hopefully looking to pick up the pace.
Derek Duvall weighing in at 164.6. Tristan Brady weighing in at 164.9, right on the edge.
Right there. Duvall brings an interesting, a very interesting style change up. In your face at all times. Duvall doing something that few wrestlers can achieve in this sport. Looking for that beautiful inside trip. Duvall looking to crawl forward here. Gets his leg out. Duvall back to the center here. Beautiful inside trip. Score is 2-0. And this young man here at 165 is
Tristan Brady.
Duvall with a quick escape. Tristan Brady on a good takedown here. Good fit. Wow. Looking to get around for the quick 2. That speed. Now you see me. Now you don't. Duvall needs to get his leg back here. Look at a stalemate.
Duvall favoring that right shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Caution on green. right to that wrist. Duval probably looking to stalemate here. And he escapes, tying it up 3-3.
20 seconds left in the first period.
Duval again on the fakes. Oh my Lord. He's quick with it. Duval weathering the storm, now putting the pressure on him. Staying on that head here.
The speed of Duval.
The speed of Duval.
If you blink, you'll miss it.
Don't blink too fast. Good from a front headlock, obviously. Cement mixer. But Duval hangs on. Gets his arm out.
Gets it out and gets the two.
Oh, and he rips it.
He might get it.
He rips it. Duval is angry. Duval
He did not like that
and
one.
He's going for the pin here. We need this. The
He
Bulldogs
needs it. The Bulldogs need it, and he gets it. He gets it.
And we are back, folks. Again, Max, we get to see one of the freshmen here, Dylan Wilbaum.
Dylan Cowboy Wilbaum, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
If I had to pick a favorite right now on this team, obviously the man next to me is one of my top, but Dylan Cowboy Wilbaum is definitely in the running.
Max here, that's commentating, being from Grand Blanc, which is a Division I school. Wilbaum is also from Lake Orion, which is a Division I school, a runner-up this year. Wilbaum looking to keep tight
Front
hips.
headlock easy.
But Wilbaum
At the
also is
beginning.
Greco-oriented. Very Greco-oriented. Being a Greco state champ, a two-time Greco state champ. Wilbaum, this is not a position you want to be with Wilbaum at all. Oh, he's using that opposite, I can't think of the name right now. It's a weird, funky fireman's that throws you off. And if you turn your hips the wrong way, you get caught.
A lot of height and a lot of length for a 174-pounder.
Oh, the tallest 174-pounder I've seen in a minute.
6'4",
Dylan's
6'5"?
6'3", your
6'3"?
height? Yes, right around 6'3". I look up to him.
The cowboy hat makes him about 6'6" when you see him off the mat.
Now Dylan here is a little bit longer, so he's got to make up for it. Wilbaum able to defend it. And also, like I said, just super Greco-oriented. This kid can feel it in the hips. As he's being a little cautious, I think on anyone else, he probably would have thrown by now. And his name is, what's his name at 170?
Noah Clary.
Noah Clary. I think Noah honestly would have thrown on someone if he didn't feel his hips. But anyone who knows Greco can feel it. You can always feel it. Dylan in that underhook. He's looking for that fireman's people. That's why he's keeping that overhook, Noah. He's just cranking on that shoulder here. Noah, he's got to move. Wilbaum has to move here. And he cannot stay in this position with him. Not at all. I think he's looking for a lateral. And we get blood time.
55 seconds left in the first period, still 0-0.
Schindel getting very frustrated with how many injury times and blood times they are taking. We will have the back-to-back combo, the freshman back-to-back combo here. Dylan Wilbaum at 174. Kyle Emery, just a very tough wrestler from Woodhaven, which is also a Division I program. They breed some very successful upper weights. Wilbaum's going to go bottom with 54 seconds left. The freshman is hungry, looking to lift. He's too long to lift here. And
he's struggling. He's wanting to do it.
And I can confidently say, y'all, that he is not the one to lift, as I wrestle with him in practice every day, getting this kid tough. And even I can't throw him. I can't lift him. He is just too tall. Looking for that inside trip. And I had a feeling they're doing that when they get in that front headlock. They're choking there. Oh, beautiful throw. But Wilbaum keeps his hips through. Beautiful throw.
For Lords.
It's all right, though. Wilbaum's still in very good position here. Way to keep his back off. Again, like I said, that's the Greco. Able to keep your hips through.
Keeping him up.
Now Wilbaum will go down again to escape to even the score to 2-2. Which is honestly why wrestling is one of the best sports, y'all, because you can just come back from anything. You really can. Being sticky here, has that leg in, looking to put it on his head. Wilbaum's got to move here. Wilbaum has to move. But the thing with Wilbaum is he is so long. But he gets around, puts some. Three to four. Wilbaum looking. That kid, a beautiful Jap wizard attempt. Like I said, though, Wilbaum's length. And he gets behind, he gets the two, secures the two. This is where Wilbaum can make a lot of his money. Crowd, the home crowd throwing up fists. You would have thought it was a Black Panther movement.
Not happy with the ref not awarding the stalling.
Happy. Throwing up the fist for the stalling. Everyone is. Wilbaum taking all his riding time down. The score, one escape, two. It should be 5-4, I think.
They didn't award the escape.
Oh, they didn't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, Wilbaum now here to get his riding time. Has rode down all his riding time. Third period. Wilbaum looking to ride tough here. He's just sticky as they come. And like I said, guys, multiple times. His length helps him, and he's going to put him on his, he's looking to put him on his back. Wilbaum needs 15 more seconds here. Can he lock up the cradle? Oh, and he's got to keep him down here. He has to keep him down here. He has to keep him down for 3 more seconds. And he gets the riding point, and he returns. Wilbaum is now up 5-4. This reliable freshman has just keeps proving himself once and once again that he wants to be here putting points up for Adrian, for the Bulldogs, for the college. He is just out here just wrestling.
Wilbaum refusing to let him get a minute of air.
No air. Folks, if you want to see someone break on bottom. No, he needs to keep him down. He needs to keep him down. And he's, and he is being
very generous. I don't know.
Wilbaum has to hold him down for 5 more seconds to win the match. 6 seconds. This might be the longest 6 seconds of this tournament. Wilbaum here staying sticky. The kid not moving, and it's looking like the freshman's gonna do it! The freshman cowboy from Lake Orion to get it done.
Bringing the distance tighter between Lords and the Bulldogs. Total right now is 17 Lords and 15 for your Adrian College Bulldogs.
At the hammer freshman from
Woodhaven,
Kyle Emery, debatably could have won states his senior year, but took a knee injury.
going up against their 184-pounder at Lords, Isaac Ingram, and they're off.
Emery looking for that beautiful outside slide by. Emery is debatably our upper weight DeSanto. No, I don't think it's debatably. I think he is.
I think he is.
His wrestling style, just his fast pace, really throws.
His attitude towards his opponent.
Yes, everything. And he's going for the tilt. Oh, Emery looking to expose someone tonight. Emery looking to expose someone and send a message that the upper weight.
Getting 4 back points and the takedown off the top, putting a 6-0 lead for Kyle.
And he's going back to it again. He's going back to it like he never left. And folks, have you ever heard of it yet? The upper weight sweep is the 165 to heavyweight sweep. Something Adrian is known for. Oh my Lord, no quick pin when his back.
I saw his whole back touching
on
the mat.
It took a vacation there for a second. My Lord.
I think this ref is going to need another pair of glasses after this.
Oh my! Oh, and you
He's going for it now. He got it now.
And you love to see it. Come on, baby. It's a hammer. And the winner,
Kyle Emery trying to show sportsmanship and shaking his hand. The Lord's wrestler was not in the mood for shaking hands.
One of the best wrestlers on the team, Devin Hingle, coming up next at 197, ranked number 4, number 5 in the country currently.
A Division I
coming off a big win over Mount St. Joe's McLeod. Who is currently the number 4 ranked. Pingle beat him 8-7.
Division I transfer from Cleveland State.
Yeah, Pingle being a Division I transfer from Cleveland State, a 3-time runner-up and state champ in high school, decided to come wrestle for the Bulldogs and has had immense success. The only way I can describe Pingle is an entertainer. He is an entertainer. He looks to come out here.
He wrestles for the crowd. He doesn't just wrestle for himself.
He does not wrestle for himself. He wrestles for the crowd. He is an entertainer. He looks to put up points at any given moment. And he doesn't care who it is. He will pin you. And we're off. And the ties here. Dangerous here. This is not a position you want to be with Devin Pingle. Devin Pingle weighing in at 196.9. Michael, I'm not even going to pronounce his last name.
Andrzejewski.
A lot smaller.
Very light for a 197 meet.
Very light.
Now, explaining this for someone who doesn't wrestle, does that 5-pound weight doesn't sound like a lot? Does that make a big difference?
And there it is. He's going right to it.
Does that make a big difference?
That 5 pounds makes a huge difference. You want to be the biggest you can at your weight class. And he's going to step it over. Being mean here. He cuts him. Pingle is looking to show why he is ranked in just a beautiful low double, looking to put him away. Again, the cut. We might see a cycle here. Pingle is debatably the Division III Bo Nickel. Beautiful level change. Oh, looking for the super nut. Oh, my. Oh, and he's looking for the
he's
stick.
getting toes in for the pin. Toes in for the pin. And he does it with a smile on his face, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, for the big dog on campus, the money man.
The hometown Adrian hero.
Yes, sir.
From Adrian High School, Isaiah Espinoza.
He found his way back home. He was a state champion, has only wrestled since his sophomore year of high school, was a heavyweight state champion at 230 pounds for Division II his senior year. Almost did give up an offensive takedown that whole year. He then went to Northern Illinois, where he did not like it. He did not find a success there, so he decided to come back home and be an Adrian Bulldog. The ref being a stickler on the ankle bands. Isaiah weighing in at 282.1. Alec Mornash weighing in at 284.5. Right around the same size. Espo stayed in his face the whole time. Espo currently ranked number 13 or number 12. Gets the stalling warning already, which is what you want in heavyweight. Heavyweight is a big game of chess. Stalling points can be the win or lose match. Looking for that 2-on-1. Just hand fighting tough here. Looking for that duck. Looking to score here on that front headlock. Them battling here. We've been a little bit quiet. We're going to work their hand fighting here. That's the biggest thing in heavyweight is working hand fighting. Hand fighting to get to a single leg. The hardest thing about heavyweight is getting to a leg. Espo and Pingo, for a fact, for you guys, both are the only undefeated records on our team. Espinoza being 9-0, Pingo being somewhere around that 10-0 now.
Shit.
No score first period. Not uncommon in heavyweight at all. Espinoza's going down. Espinoza needs to get his escape. And he's up. An escape point for Espo. He's strong here. Espo doesn't feel it. Shoot on him! Chanel gonna yell at him about that one later. And he gets it, the stalling point.
.30 seconds left in the second period. Isaiah's up 2-0.
And that's another one. Isaiah up 3. Smart wrestling from Espinoza, looking to shoot him off the mat. This heavyweight's going to have to wrestle. This is where Espinoza makes his money.
Final period.
Hammer on top. A complete hammer on top. Tough here. Using all his body weight. Oh, looking to put him away. rough ride here. Going to rack up a minute of riding time pretty soon. Just being sticky, keeping him on his belly. I can confidently say firsthand that Isaiah Espinosa is one of the best heavyweight riders in this country. As me being under him, it's probably the worst thing I've experienced yet. Espinosa beat me 3-1 because he rode me like a horse. There's saddle up when he gets on top. Pretty sure he's going to get another stalling in a minute. He is not done anything. Isaiah with the boot in. Any heavyweight that throws a boot in, that's not a fun game. Looking to ride out here in an amazing duel for Adrian Bulldogs. Pulling off a 20, it will be a 30 to 17 win against the Lords. Lords ranked in NAIA, just some tough individuals. They brought the heat today, but the Bulldogs said not today. This is their house, and they win 30 to 17. My name is Donald Moses. I'm a junior on the wrestling team.
My name is Max Patillo.
Thank you for letting us commentate, guys. Have a blessed day.
At the zone, trying to bring it into the slot. Stanko shot high off the net. The Bulldogs have had an opportunity after opportunity to head into that slot, and that is where they are trying to go.
Now, it's good to see the Bulldogs move the puck around like they are right now. And, you know, each time we're seeing the Wolverines on attack, well, we're coming on the counterattack each and every time, and I think that's why we have 4 goals. Not only were we on the attack, we're coming out on the counterattack as well.
Face off with 6:25 left in the period. Bulldogs win it, send it to the point. Fies over there, sends it back. Frederick Angeli behind the net grabs it. Sent over, shot from the point. Blocked in front, doesn't even reach the goaltender. The Wolverines head down. Davis shot from beyond the blue line to Barrett. He's going to have a glove save there. Shot from outside the blue line. You might want to see a little bit more of offensive setup there, but just trying to get pressure on Barrett. Hasn't seen a lot of it with a 4-0 lead.
No, and that's again what I'm seeing with the Wolverines. They're dumping, they're shooting from far out. Like you said, it'd be nice to see a little bit more setup with the Wolverines if they want to try to get back into this game. But coming up here on the second intermission, I'm looking forward to talking to Coach Stalos again, seeing what he has to say, how he wants to finish out this game, and if his boys are performing like he wants them to. So stay tuned for that during our second intermission.
Bulldogs win the faceoff. Hopefully we don't have the technical difficulties that we had earlier. Our switcher literally gave out on us right as we were getting ready to go back on air and have our intermission report. So try and give you our best effort here, as this is a student-run production here on ACTV or AC Sport Network, streaming on WVAC and on Adrian College TV. Bulldogs grab it inside the zone. Neutral zone. Wolverines bring it in. Whiff on it from the 85. Spate grabs it. Heads up. Opportunity into the slot. Tipped in wide off the side of the net. Sent back. Petrowski is going to have it. Wolverines take it from him. Bring it back to the point. Point worked, sent back to the Wolverines, and we're going the other way. Dumped in, the Wolverines go for a change. U of M Dearborn bringing out their first line, the starters for the day, the captain's line done. Moore goes wraparound opportunity, sent back in front of the slot. Dunn's going to grab it, send it up. Chagasset is going to go back and grab it. Number 13 for the Bulldogs. Send it around. Bringing it near side, closest to us, going left to right. 4:45 left in the second period. Glimble, the captain, send it down to Severino. Donaldson down there with him. Big hit on the board, a lot of tie-ups down there in between all the skates. Donaldson trying to get it out, holding on to them, not letting them get to it. Big fight, big hit on the board, takes it. Both guys get a big hit on that. Donaldson comes in with, delivers another check. Severino in front of it. Shot as he's falling down. We're going to get a save here from Podluck. What an opportunity for Severino. He went on there, and he was falling down. He still got a hard shot off in front of the net.
Well, again, that goes back to what Coach Ostalos was talking about. You know, he just doesn't want to see it from his captain's line. He just doesn't want to see it from his captains or his seniors. He wants to see it from his whole team, all 21 guys. And I think we're seeing a pretty good effort tonight from the team across the board. Everyone's getting some good hits, some good shots, some good hustling. And, again, you know, I've even seen some great guys sacrificing their body to protect our net and everything else. So we'll see how this winds up.
4:20 left in the second period as it bounces over Stone's stick, and the Wolverines get an opportunity on it. Sent wide, kick saved by Barrett. Stone sends it out. Tipped around. Fingers bringing it down with speed. Has a Stanko behind him. Turnover in the zone. In the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. The Wolverines are going to grab it and try and reset. 4 minutes left, just under 4 minutes. Dumped down by the Wolverines to Stone. Sent back to Smith. Smith is going to dump it in right on net. Has to drop. Podluck had to drop down to his knees to make a quick save and then grabs it with the glove and gets the whistle.
Now you're starting to see some frustration out there with the Wolverines. You know, they're getting beat up right now, not only on the scoreboard but also on the ice. We're just seeing the Bulldogs just being so much more physical, getting them into the boards, getting them on the ice. And, well, Wolverines, they don't like that. They're not used to losing like this. This is kind of a new experience for the Wolverines. And I can tell you, as a Michigan State fan, I love seeing this. But again, I'm a big Bulldogs fan too.
I'm a big fan of the Ann Arbor team over at the University of Michigan, but today we're all Bulldogs. And a goal! Frederick and Jelly with an empty net goal!
That's great.
Podluck came out of the net to try and poke it away. Frederick and Jelly was right there to send it in on net and to extend the Bulldogs' lead to 5. Maybe not the smartest play from Podluck, but Frederick and Jelly made him pay for it with an empty net goal like that.
Now he did, and, you know, like I was mentioning earlier, Podluck, the Wolverines, they're not used to feeling like this. They're not used to being in this position, so they're thrown off, and I think that's that mistake right now. You know, but it's great to see the Bulldogs up 5-0 right now with 3:36 left to go in the second period. Bulldogs on the attack, and we have a whistle, and here we go. We got a little action down the ice, number 29 and 9. We got Hodgson of the Wolverines getting a little chirpy with number 29.
Frederick and Jelly and Hodgson's had a couple punches thrown, and we're going to get a whistle. Both of them are going to the box.
They're going to go send them to timeout just like I do with my 9 and 11-year-old. It's about time to go in timeout, guys. Let's talk about this.
Send them to timeout after both of them delivered some punches. It's like a little bit of fighting going on down there. You're talking about the frustration.
No,
so yeah.
That's what we've seen. I think that might be a good question for Coach Ostalos here at the second period of, you know, how are we going to minimize U of M's frustration? They're going to continue to be frustrated, but we can't stoop to their level. We got to keep playing Bulldogs hockey.
Little chirping down in the box right now between Frederick and Jelly and the Wolverine player chirping between each other between the boxes.
But, you know, man, I love seeing this. I love competition. I love seeing those guys go out there and just bleed their hearts. You got that blood in the water. People are really hustling around, giving their best effort. They're all caring right now. This is some great hockey to see tonight.
The referees decide to charge the Wolverines with a penalty, and that's going to put – trying to figure out what's going on here. The Bulldogs are on the power play here. The scoreboard has it the other way around. Or correction, it is right. Penalty goes to the Wolverines. The Bulldogs go on the power play, 5-on-4 now. Stanko down in the corner, sends it back up to Donaldson. Donaldson sends it over, but Oshawi's not there. We're going to get a whistle as it hit off of a player's gloves on the bench.
We're still getting some extra activity down there in the penalty box. These boys are really into it right now.
A lot of chirping. This is a big rivalry game for the Bulldogs between U of M Dearborn. They've been playing each other for many years, and hopefully our mics are not picking up what's being said down in that box.
Yeah, hopefully we don't hear too much of what they're having to say because they are getting colorful down there. That's my job tonight.
Five's going to go in. 2 goals on the day. Sent back. Wolverines are going on the kill here. Minute 30 left in the power play for the Bulldogs.
We've got another great opportunity for the Adrian College Bulldogs on this power play. Let's see what we can do to capitalize.
Sent over to Donaldson. He's going to tip it in and then go for the fight. Ice is a little slippery down there. Sent back. Oshawi's there. Wolverines are able to get it out of the zone. A minute left on the power play here. Stanko sends it over to Phi. Phi over there to Donaldson, back over at the point. Sent back to Phi. Over to Donaldson. Back to Phi, into the slot. And that's empty, big save. Shot, another save, and a goal from Stanko! Another power play goal for the Bulldogs, and a great opportunity with an open net. Wow, what a shot. Podluck came out of his net to try and play the puck, but, leaving that net open and exposed for the Bulldogs, they take full advantage of that and are able to go ahead and extend the lead to 6. Stanko with a big goal for the Bulldogs. Something you love to see, power play. Bulldogs win off the faceoff. Heads down. This is an AC Sport Network production put on by the students here of Adrian College, streaming on WVAC. We're going to get a whistle here as it heads into the bench. Just under 2 minutes left. Our director and Wirecast producer for today is CJ Wade, killing it over on the computer. And our top cam today is Dallas Behringer, killing it with the crane. We're proud to have them here as this is a student-run production, and the staff over at ACTV is filled with students of all different backgrounds and all different capabilities, and we are proud to have every single one of them. Our director and producer, Gabriel Schrei, has talked very highly of the ACTV staff and what we were able to do for athletics here on campus and also just other events. Line change for the Wolverines. And they're going to bring a Perkowski into the box. Maybe some extracurriculars down there going on. Not too sure, but I can tell you to stay tuned for the intermission right after the horn goes off. The Adrian College Open synchronized skating team is going to take the ice. They just came in first place, just like collegiate and the senior team at the Kalamazoo Kickoff Classic. They're going to get a timeout, I believe, here from the Bulldogs. We are, as they are on the penalty kill here. Power play for the Wolverines with just under 2 minutes. 1:57 left in this period. So they'll take, as long as nothing happens, they'll get 3 seconds of the man advantage to start the third period. As I was saying, the Open team was able to win the Kalamazoo Kickoff Classic and come in first place, as well as the collegiate and the senior synchronized skating team. And the Open team's going to perform for us here after the conclusion of this second period. And then, as always, we will come to you with about 7 minutes left, bearing no technical difficulties, to bring you our ACTV intermission report. For those of you tuning in on WVAC, we know normally this is a time slot for just getting around to start Thursday night cap. The show has been moved due to the stream of ACHA Division I hockey. We are proud to bring you this, and I know you guys always hear my voice on Thursday. You're not getting rid of me that easy, but let you know how that all goes down. Power play shot hits off the net. 150 left in the 150 left in the period. Correction. Stanko credited with the goal now. Currently 6-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. 3 goals in the first period, 3 goals in the second. Wolverines fake the shot at the point. Sent over to Dunn. Blocked in front of the net. Dunn gets the rebound. Sent back to the point. Number 57 there. Sent down into the corner. Wolverines got a good power play, as Coach A was telling us all. The Bulldogs try and get it out. U of M Dearborn here. Minute 30 left in the power play. Minute 20 left in the period. Sent back. Glove saved by Barrett. What a stretch there to get that puck and keep it there. Frederick Angeli's going to come back on the ice. Stares down his opponent in the penalty box, but Hodginson's going to come back on the ice as well with the penalty time served. Frederick Angeli stays on the ice. He's going to take the face-off here. We got some confusion there. Hodginson's going to actually come back to the penalty box. Wolverine still on the power play here. Win the face-off. Going to set up some stuff here. LeBurn down in there. Sent back to Dunn. Back over. .57 sends it over, and it's going to be tipped in front. We got a penalty here, or not a penalty, a whistle here for a hand pass. 57 seconds left here in the second period. 1 minute left on the power play for the Wolverines. They'll be able to carry this over. Puck's brought outside of the zone, and we're going to have a face-off here between the Bulldogs and the Wolverines. On the Bulldogs on the penalty kill, win the face-off, and send it down. First time they've gotten to clear the zone, this power play for the Wolverines, and that's a strong penalty kill in favor of the Bulldogs. Frederick Angeli there on the pressure. Tipped in by Frederick Angeli, sent out. Dan Stone there, assistant captain for the Bulldogs, dumps it in, and that's going to get some more time off the clock. 35 seconds left in this second period. Seeing a lot of action, currently 6-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Wolverines bring it in, wrap it around. Hit hard by Stone, falls to the ice. They have a delayed penalty. The hit's going to cost them. Frederick Angeli's going to bring it down, and they get a delayed call on a penalty on the Bulldogs. Is going to make it a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Wolverines with 17 seconds left here in the second period. Not something you want to see for the Bulldogs, but an opportunity for the Wolverines that they have not seen in terms of this game. The Bulldogs have been playing a very clean game, but right now it's getting a little chippy down on the ice, and Bulldogs are paying the price for it with a 6-0 lead. 10 seconds left in this period. Sent down to the corner. Sent wide off of the net. Bulldogs grab it. Chagas is going to send it out, but it doesn't cross the blue line. 1 second left. Shot. Save, and the horn goes off. Bulldogs are able to survive. 3 seconds will be left on the power play for Perkowski. Minute 43 left for the penalty on Dan Stone. The Wolverines will head into the third period with a 5-3 advantage. Stay tuned here for the open synchronized skating team as they head onto the ice to give us our intermission entertainment. We will be back shortly on AC Sport Network, streaming on ACTV's YouTube channel, as well as on WVAC 107.9 Adrian. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back shortly after the open synchronized skating team performs. We will come to you live at 7 minutes left in the second period for our intermission report. Stay tuned to ACTV as we are happy to bring you ACHA Men's D1 Hockey on the campus of Adrian College.
consecutive championship at the annual Kalamazoo Kick-Off Classic. They'll be skating to a Moulin Rouge theme. Let's hear it for our synchronized skating Bulldogs.
Where's your soul, sisters? Let me hear your flow, sisters. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Open Collegiate Synchronized Skating Team.
trustees, finalists of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you.
to the campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Schry. Alongside me is my color commentating partner.
Welcome back to ACTV. A little stutter there, but we're on AC Sport Network, streaming over WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM and on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. I'm here with Gary Vedeto. I'm Matt Kibbe. We've been calling the plays today. You got a chance to interview Coach Estalo again. we didn't have some technical difficulties this time, so we're able to give a little bit more of a report. So what'd you get to talk about?
No, yeah, thanks, Gibby. And like you said, got to talk to Coach Estalos and want to talk to him a little bit what's happening there in that second period in the game and how he wants to finish out and everything else. So, excuse me, one of the first things I asked him was, I asked him this question before because we've had some shutouts when we've been broadcasting. We're having another one out here tonight, and I said, hey, Coach, how are we going to keep it out of the back of the net to finish strong? And right off the bat, he's like, especially there at the end of the second period, we got to stay out of the box. You know what I mean, Matt? Right there we had 2 guys in the box there at the very end. We were down 3-5. We're having some great penalty kills and everything else, and we've had some great opportunities and been able to capitalize on the offensive side when it comes to penalties. But if we're going to finish out strong, finish out with a shutout, he said, got to stay out of the box,
I would agree with him there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And something else he brought up that I asked, what he'd like to see the guys doing there at the first and second period. And he's been happy. I asked him, are the guys picking up the other guys? Are we picking up the Wolverines like he wants? And he said, yeah, but also we could back check a little bit harder, he said, So that's something he wanted to see in the second period, and I think that's something he's going to emphasize here in the second intermission, and hopefully the guys will carry that out there at the third period. And, again, I asked him, what do you want to see more of? And he's really frustrated with the guys making those silly mistakes, being in the penalty box. So, again, like you said when you met with Coach the other day, he wants to see it out of all 21 players. But when the players are on the box, there's not much to see, So that's what he wants to see right now. He wants us to minimize those mistakes, stay out of the box, and hopefully we can get another shutout tonight.
The ACHA D1 team is very notorious for being on the attack. This is not common area for them to be on the defense trying to kill penalties. Currently, they're going to be 5-on-3 to start the period for 3 seconds, and then they're still going to be on the kill for another minute 43 with the penalty to Stone to end that period. Something you just don't want to see is those kind of penalties. He had a little tripping penalty, maybe a little going in a little too hard, and that would be Stone. But either way, you got to battle back here. You got to think you have a 6-0 lead, but you want to keep on. This is the number 3 team in ACHA hockey. You have to stay on the throttle, stay on their neck. You cannot give up an inch here.
No, that's a great point, man. That's again, if the U of M is going to have any opportunity to get back in this game, it's going to be right out the gate in this third period, and it's athletic event. Yes, it's 6 goals, but 6 goals can go in a blink of an eye, and with this U of M team being 13-1-1, they're used to succeeding and winning and everything else, and we don't want to give them any of that taste right now. And like you said, starting this third period, down 2 guys, that's a great opportunity for U of M. We don't want to give them that.
They're going to look for an opportunity here to get on the board and prevent the shutout from happening and come back. You're listening to AC Sport Network here on the campus of Adrian College at Arlington Ice Arena for this ACHA Men's Division I hockey game between the Adrian Bulldogs and the University of Michigan Dearborn Wolverines. We'll be back shortly in about 3 minutes to bring you the third period of action. The Bulldogs currently lead 6-0 as we will be back here on AC Sport Net, streaming on Adrian College TV and on WVAC 107.9 Adrian. We'll be right back on ACTV. Stay tuned.
Go Bulldogs.
Good friend Ian Went, Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us.
All right, then you can turn that one around.
Engineering today's game here on site, and the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Class of 1983 for football, 1991 for field hockey and softball, class of 2007 for baseball, class of 2009 for softball, 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
So Wisconsin Lutheran will get the football first from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Bulldogs get the football!
Checking the level
Mic check.
to see what's happening.
I'm not getting you in feedback.
You're not hearing this?
No. Is it plugged in at the base?
Hello.
No.
Hello.
It's not 5.6, is it?
Hello.
Still not picking you up. That big old boom doesn't help at all, does it? That's from the comm department. So, yeah, they grabbed it out, I guess, earlier today and wanted to try it out, and we'll see how the video looks. So far, it's like Dallas was saying, like when you're getting a really good shot up against the glass on the side and everything. Yeah, like I said, a little bit more coverage down, but it's done. Yeah.
Welcome back to ACTV. We told you we'd be back in a quick jiffy. Bulldogs get 4 back on the ice as Perkowski's penalty ends. 5-on-4 now with 1:30 left in the power play for the Wolverines. We're currently at 6-0 here on Adrian College TV, AC Sport Network, streaming on WVAC. Wolverines are setting up the attack here. Spate's there. Dunn grabs it, sends it back, gets out of the zone. Big play for the Adrian Bulldogs as Perkowski goes down for it, sends it.
Great opportunity there for the
Great
Bulldogs.
Great opportunity on the shorthanded goal. Sorry, we were listening to the announcement here. The Wolverines have made a goaltending change. Gary, do you have the info on that?
I do, man. It looks like it's going to be number 31, Caden Pickles. He's a freshman, 6'3", 200 pounds, a left-hander out of Alberta. Last played for Southern Oregon Spartans, and we'll see how this freshman does. They'll give him some ice time, and I think Proud Luck, he's got some stuff to think about before tomorrow's game there at U of M Dearborn.
Kind of an interesting go for the Wolverines to bring in the freshman in this 1-versus-3 matchup. Something you didn't expect, but they probably didn't even expect to be down 6-0 going into the third period. As the Bulldogs and Wolverines battle in the corner. Great game so far, a lot of physicality. 4 seconds left on the power play for the Wolverines. Stone's ready to jump back on the ice, and he does. Bulldogs return to full strength. Stone gets right back on the defense. Bringing it around. The Bulldogs wrap it around. Sent out of the zone just to give him a little bit of a break. Bulldogs grab it. Ochawi, or Oshie, my correction there, is going to send it up. Salvarino's there. Battle on the boards here. Glimble, the captain, grabs it, hits off of a skate, and heads into the corner. Shot from Vaughn. Over there, shot on goal. First save for the freshman goaltender, Pickles.
Now, I'm sure Pickles enjoys the ice time right now and everything else, but being down 6-0, he doesn't like that at all. So it's good to see the freshman getting some ice time, but these Wolverines, like I said, they're going to have to sit here and think about this loss tonight and what adjustments they're going to have to make so that way maybe they can walk away with a home win on their ice tomorrow night. So we'll see what the Bulldogs can do tomorrow night too.
Game still got 17 minutes, 30 seconds left with the Bulldogs leading 6-0. It's a steep hill to climb for the Wolverines, but trying to make some changes, trying to stay aggressive. Bulldogs trying to counteract that and stay on their game as Nolan dumps it back in. Stanko's there. I like what you said about, Gary, how they have to regroup. Finger about to dump it into the zone, but tied up with Davis. The Wolverines have a shot on home ice tomorrow. ACHA games usually go home and home unless the distance traveled is very far, but this is an ideal situation, not an ideal situation for the Wolverines today as we get a whistle. See what the call is. I believe we're going to have see what's going on here.
Looks like we got a Bulldog coming into the box right now. It's number 6, Mason Vaughn, sophomore defenseman.
Well, we're going to see what's happening. He was pointing. The referee was pointing at the goaltender here. Coach Estalos is getting in their face, trying to figure out what's going on. I believe they're yelling at Barrett.
So, yeah, I think that penalty might have been on Barrett.
We're going to see what's happening here. He's trying to send Barrett to the – he's pointing to the box.
Well, I know Barrett doesn't want to sit right now. He wants to keep this. He wants to keep this shutout intact.
A lot of confusion going on here as we're trying to figure out what's happening.
So it looks like Wagner might get some ice time tonight.
I have never seen this happen. The goaltender is heading to the box.
No, this is the first time.
Barrett is going to the box for who knows what.
I mean, this kind of reminds me of the Red Wings Avalanche games way back when. Oh,
Barrett is not happy about this.
He is fired up.
He is fired up in the box, and hopefully our microphones are not picking up what he is saying.
No, not at all.
And an odd opportunity now for Wagner to go in net, the junior goaltender. Vaughn is now in the penalty box as well, and there's just a lot of confusion on the ice.
You got people coming and going out of the box right now, trying to calm Barrett down, keep him in the game, because that's the last thing we want to see tonight, getting him ejected with this shutout going, the 6-0 lead. Now Vaughn's back out of the box. Musical chairs tonight.
I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. Wagner is going in cold to trying to figure out what's happening. We're going to have to listen to the call.
Yeah, we're going to have to hear that, but I'm excited to see Wagner. I had a class with Wagner last semester, and he's someone that's got ice in his veins, so I like to see how he does tonight.
So we still have 5-on-5 hockey. It's like we'll wait for the call and let you guys know. As soon as we know, we're going to let you guys know. But as of right now, it's 5-on-5 hockey. As the Wolverines have Barrett, who's been having a great night in between the posts. Wagner's going to come in, and Frederick Angeli is going to send it the other way. Wagner is the junior goaltender, 6'1", 180 from East Lansing, Michigan. Shot.
Nice shot.
Saved by the freshman Pickles. Still waiting on the word about what has happened here. Barrett is in the box. Truly, in my 19 years on this earth, I have never seen the goaltender go to the penalty box.
You know, that's one thing I was referencing earlier, man. It kind of reminded me of the Avalanche Red Wing games back in the 90s and everything else with the goalkeepers fighting. But I don't know why he's sitting out with no power play right now.
Spate with a shot on goal. Here's the word.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. We didn't get any information on what the penalty was for. Might have to, if you're watching on YouTube, you might have to rewind and see what was happening in the zone. But
I'm curious what that misconduct call was. Like you said, 10 minutes for misconduct. Yeah. But like we have some of the other players up here from one of the other teams, we all want to know what for. I didn't see anything.
10-minute misconduct for Barrett as he sits down, and it's going to be in there for a while. Normally a 10-minute misconduct will send you to the locker room, but referee decided you get to suffer in the bench. But Bulldogs are going to stay on the attack. Don't let it get to them. But
right.
We will have to take advantage of that opportunity to have Coach Estalos up here and ask him about it.
No, that'll be exciting to see what Coach Estalos has to say about it. Because, again, Barrett's doing an amazing job this year. Has a whole bunch of shutouts. Has one tonight. And, again, I'm great to see Wagner in there on the ice and everything else, getting some ice time. But this is Barrett's ice right now. This is his game. And, yeah, he's not happy.
15:27 left in this game. Bulldogs leading 6-0, trying to stay on the attack, and just a lot of interesting stuff is happening on the ice tonight. An interesting game that I think more people expected a close, maybe 3-2, 2-1 type game. But
yeah, that's what I was looking forward.
We are getting a 6-0 game here as we get an icing call on the Wolverines. I honestly, I'm at a loss for words right now with what is happening on the ice.
I'm a little confused with the whole Barrett situation. Again, he as we got one of our Adrian College trainers coming out to look at another Adrian College player. It looks like it's number 8, Salvarino. But yeah,
Barrett is still angry.
He's pretty fired up right now. We got to get him under control. We want to see him in the next game and everything else. So
you got to be smart here if you're Barrett. You don't want to get suspended and miss tomorrow night's game against U of M Dearborn.
Again, what Coach Ostalos talks about. We want no more dumb penalties, no dumb mistakes. You know, get your head back in the game. I know you're motivated. I know you're excited. You know, you're playing some really good hockey, but, yeah, calm and cool right now.
Kotek, the defenseman, came over, and we have another player in Kuhn who's coming over to talk to Barrett and just kind of calm him down. Severino gets up, and he's skating off on his own power. Very interesting third period for the Bulldogs. You have to play smart here if you're the Bulldogs. You have another game tomorrow against U of M Dearborn.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, like you're saying, you got that other game tomorrow and everything else, Matt, and we don't want no mistakes tonight. Nothing silly.
No, you got to be smart here.
Yeah. And we don't want to give the Wolverines any momentum to carry over to tomorrow night either.
No, you do not want to give them the fire that you came out with as the Bulldogs win the faceoff, but the Wolverines are going to head the other way with it. 2-on-1 rush. Sent over shot. Wagner with his first save of the game. Hits off his glove a little high, but he makes a great save on a great opportunity for the Wolverines. 6-0 here, 14:55 left in the third period. This is an AC Sport Network production put on by the students here at Adrian College and our director of ACTV, Gabriel Schrei. I'm Matt Kibbe, your play-by-play. I'm joined by Gary Vedito. Our director today and Wirecast coordinator is CJ Wade, and our top cam and crane operator is Dallas Behringer. We are glad to have them with us. Wagner with another save. Great job from Wagner, seeing two quick shots coming in cold off the bench with the Barrett penalty. Sent up to Smith, over to Stanko. Dive on the ice in his pocket. Looking for a whistle as he basically covered it there. Another opportunity for the Wolverines. Blocker save from Wagner.
Very good.
Great job from Wagner. Came in cold. Barrett showing support from the
he's
box
showing some
for
love.
his
I'm liking that.
That is what you love to see. Had a 10-minute misconduct here on Barrett. We were still trying to figure out what exactly he did.
Yeah, I'm curious what that misconduct was for. But, again, we'll ask Coach Ostalos maybe at the final game report. But, yeah, no, it's good to see Wagner out there being sharp, ready to go, moving around the ice very well, having some saves and jumping right in it. And like Coach A said, he wants to see it from all 21 players. He's getting that tonight.
That's something you didn't really expect to have Wagner go in, and he came in. He's hot right now with a couple saves. Good opportunity for him to show what he's got against the number 3 team in the country. Kuhn comes in. Battle on the boards now. So the Wolverines get it tangled up in some skates, but they grab it. They're able to bring it out. Offsides call and a big hit from Bond right inside the blue line. Wow, what a great hit. We love to see it.
No, we love seeing the Adrian College hockey with some good hits, some good, hard, fair hits, and that's what you're seeing tonight. I think that was that one might have been for Barrett right there in front of his penalty box. And his teammates right now, his defensemen and everyone else, they're all letting them know we got his back.
That 10-minute misconduct might have put a new fire under the Bulldogs here to bring them out and be more physical and just show that they are the dominant team. They are the number 1 team in the country. Moore with a shot. Pickles with a save.
Now I'll hand it to Pickles, though. He's doing all right tonight. He's having some good opportunities, and he's seeing some good chances from the Bulldogs, but he's stepping up, doing a good job keeping the rebounds down. But we got another face-off in the Bulldog offensive zone.
Spate's going to take the face-off here. Wolverines have to make the switch here, bring in a wingman. And the Bulldogs, Spate's able to send it back, but it gets out of the zone. Oshie's there, sends it over to Stone, who sends it back over to Perkowski. Perkowski sends it over across ice, and almost a one-timer opportunity for Spate, but he takes a quick whiff as the puck was bouncing towards him. Sent up to Lee, but the Wolverines let it go. Onside play here. The Bulldogs grab it, send it up to Spate. Spate's going to bring it up, sends it over to Moore. Correction, Perkowski was there. Moore. Big hit there. Spate sends it over to the slot, but the Wolverines are able to grab it. Oshie sits on it. LeBurn comes in for a big hit on Oshie. Wolverines regather themselves. U of M Dearborn coming in, the number 3 team in the country, down 6-0 right now. Stone grabs it, sends it back to Oshie, but it gets by him. As Donaldson sends it over to Glimble, captain. Severino back on the ice.
Oh, what a dime.
Oh, what a save by Wagner. Gets a leg out there to keep it in front from the shot from Donaldson. Nolan sends it out. Back to Donaldson. Severino in the slot, gets by his stick. Wolverines are going to bring it up on the attack. Number 13, bring it down the ice. Near side, sends it back into the slot. Shot blocked off of Kotek in the defensive zone. Donaldson's going to grab it and send it back up. Bringing it down, Severino at center ice, coming over. Dumps it in. Glimbo's going to go in on the forecheck and bring it the other way. And we have some extracurricular down in the penalty box. Hopefully, we apologize for any words that should not be on air coming through, as we're going to get a cover from Pickles.
Yeah, like you said, Matt, we got some ambient noise going on right now in the arena. We got a little frustration down there in the both down in the stands and the penalty box, but you know what? We got the 6-0 lead right now, and we're keeping the throttle going. Now Bulldogs looking for goal number 7. We got a face-off. Bulldogs winning the face-off. Shot on goal, just wide.
Awesome play-by-play there from our color commentary, Gary Vedeto. I love to see it. Had to check on some stuff. But either way, we're proud to bring you this presentation of AC Bulldog Hockey on Adrian College TV. Bulldogs currently leading 6-0 with 11:45 left in the third period. We're going to get an offside call on Chagacy. Let the puck kind of draw out on the other side of the blue line.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. You have a better view of it than I do.
No, it looked like it maybe held the blue line and everything else. I think some of the other team members up here in the stands with us, maybe even some of the fans agree. But, hey, we got the lead right now. We're not going to complain too much. Let's maintain. Let's maintain our composure, maintain our heads, and finish this game out.
Proud to see the student section over on the far right side of our right side of the rink is full. It's full tonight. This was an event.
Great to see.
And as we say that, the Wolverines come down the ice into that zone. Wagner hasn't had to sheen a shot since he saw the ones previously. Smith is going to go in on the attack to try and keep it in. Bulldogs go for a quick change. Sent over. Bonds there. Kuhn going after it. Bulldogs are going to, or Wolverines, correction, are going to set up everything, dump it in. Chagacy's there to bring it in. Phi is on the ice. He has 2 goals on the night. Probably one of the, we're going to get an icing call on the Bulldogs. Phi has had a good game. 2 goals in the first period. I believe one of them we're going to nominate for the play of the week.
No, it's got my vote for this week, you know, man. That was a wonderful goal. But I want to hit it on another point, like you said earlier. It was great to see some of the other student sections out here. You know, Adrian College, they have 7 hockey teams. They have all these other sports. So many great opportunities to get involved and help out your fellow classmates.
Some interesting news is Arlington Ice Arena has 1 sheet of ice, and a meeting with Mike Duffy, the athletic director here. Another icing call on the Wolverines. They're very interested in getting another sheet of ice here at Arlington.
I think they could use it.
It would be awesome.
It would
be something very grateful for the hockey teams and the synchronized and figure skating teams here.
Absolutely.
Another sheet of ice would be huge, as we're going to have.
Well, let me just open up my pocketbook real quick, and we'll make that happen. Oh, here we go.
Stoppage and play here.
I think we got a timeout.
That is correct. We have a timeout for the University of Michigan Dearborn, and this is a great opportunity to tell you more about ACTV here on the Adrian College campus. We're a student-run production, as we have been saying throughout the whole entire stream, and for every stream you get to listen to us. We tell you that. We're proud to be the students that bring you Adrian Bulldogs athletics. I'm Matt Kibbe, your play-by-play commentator tonight, alongside my color commentator, Gary Vedeto, and our Wirecast and director for tonight's game, CJ Wade, as well as our top cam and crane director, Dallas Behringer. We have 10:47 left in this period, Gary, and left in the game. Bulldogs currently leading 6-0. Story of the game right now in this third period is Michael Barrett, getting called for the 10-minute misconduct earlier in the period. What have we been seeing so far?
You know, again, Matt, this has been a wonderful game. Lots of high intensity, lots of action. You know, Wolverines, it doesn't show it on the scoreboard, but they're definitely not rolling over. But again, like you said, the story of the third period, you see Michael Barrett here in the penalty box. We don't need penalties like that. We got to make sure we got our composure, and we're doing what we need to finish this game out and get ready for tomorrow's night game.
10:45 left in the game. We are on AC Sport Network, currently streaming on WVAC 107.9. Adrian, another hit in the slot for the Bulldogs. And the bench is loving it. Dan Stone down there getting a big hit in the corner, trying to pin up the puck and get it loose. Streaming on Adrian College TV on YouTube, WVAC Adrian 107.9. for our radio call, for those listeners tuning in on WVAC, we appreciate you tuning in. We know Thursday Night Caf is normally the time slot right now and had to take over priority here and bring you some ACHA Division I hockey between number 1 and number 3, Adrian Bulldogs and the University of Michigan Dearborn. Pickles had a chance to cover it. No whistle as he dumps it out, and they're going to bring it out. Wolverine, send it in. Cooper going down after it. Sent back in. Good hit by Wagner to poke it back into the corner. Sent out of the zone. Back to the Wolverines, the defenseman. Sent over to number 3. Tipped in by number 9. Potter, number 85 for the Wolverines. Sends it in. Sent out, dumped back in by the Bulldogs. Spate's going to go after it behind the net. Number hit. Moore is there as well to help him out and come in for the reinforcement. Spate in the corner. Sent back to the point. Kotek, shot high, wide, over the net. And we're going to have a play here for Perkowski. He's going to leave it in the slot, hit some skates and sticks, and stays there. Kotek takes a big whiff on the puck and gives an opportunity to the Wolverines, who kind of pass it away as the little pass was a little high. Spate gets a tip on it. We're going to get an icing call here on the Bulldogs. Spate thought he had a good hit on it, but looks like he didn't.
He did. Now, Matt, I got to ask you. You kind of threw it out there already once just now, and, you know, I don't want you to be you know, too embarrassed or anything else, but I know you're on Thursday Night Cafe. You're one of those stars of one of the programs on WVAC that the college students got to do. I'm sure that's something you enjoy.
I do, and I feel bad for all the listeners on WVAC. Even though Thursday Night Caf isn't here, they're still stuck listening to me here on Adrian College TV.
Great way to put it, Matt.
Spade's going to get it back in the corner. Kotek, another broken stick. That's his second one today as Pickles covers it. Kotek breaks another stick, and
oh goodness,
that can't be too.
No, I seen
too
it laying.
cheap.
I seen one laying down there earlier from the one he broke, and thought about asking to bring it up here to see if I can get it in the middle of intermission report. But man, I might have a few to pick from the way this is going.
Hopefully those broken sticks might be able to go to some kids sitting in the crowd. Earlier today during warm-ups, a puck fell out, and I was able to hand it over to a kid.
No,
felt great
awesome.
about that.
That's cool.
Smile on his face
Yeah,
was
get the
just
kids
something
involved.
that makes you love the sport of hockey.
It does.
Offsides is a call on the Bulldogs, but they get back on side, and Wolverines grab it anyway.
Ooh.
Little fooling around with it in front of the net. Glimbo with a shot, hits off a skate. Another shot from Severino,
goodness.
and we're going to get a save from Pickles. Had to flip her around, do a backflip, all sorts of things to get that puck.
I had a pretty good view on that last puck there, Matt, and that puck was just sitting there right in front of the red line, ready to go across for a quick little poke. But like you said, the freshman stepping up, twisting and turning, jumping on top of that puck.
Glimble in for the faceoff for the Bulldogs, the captain. Wins the faceoff, back to Downson, shot wide, high, over the net, maybe even off the blocker. Bonds there, dumps it back in. Bulldogs get onside and head back in on the attack. Severino's the first one in behind the net. Donaldson on the left wing is there. Pickpocket gets it, shot off the blocker and wide. Severino's going to grab it, dump it in off a stick. Dunn's there for the Wolverines, sends it out. LeBurn tips it back in, and Wagner goes behind the net. Sends it back out. Shagasy dumps it back in. Severino's there, going after it. Stanko comes in. Bonds there. Sends it cross ice to the center ice, but Dunn knocks it down with a mitt. Wagner comes out to play it again. Dumps it back out to Donaldson, who's going to slow everything down and then send it to center ice where Finger is. Number 21 for the Bulldogs. He's going to go around it. Getting chopped. Another shot. A little hard off the pad and a good save from Pickles. Oshie's going to have to go back and get this as it dumps out of the zone. Wagner's going to come out of the net and send it back out of the zone. Down to Smith, who's there waiting for it. Off the board. Good pass from Wagner, who's going to see the puck a lot coming down his way as the Wolverines are just trying to get something going. Sent to the slot. Intercepted by the Wolverines as they head down. Finally, with the puck, they're going to set up the offensive attack. Shot off a stick and off the net. We're going to get a face-off in the Bulldog zone. That was a good sequence for the Bulldogs, and the Wagner coming out to play a couple pucks and a good sequence of passing.
No, again, yeah, Wagner a little cold, you know, but not showing it. Making some good decisions with the puck, making some good saves, and that's what we like to see right now from our 21st man on the ice tonight.
Wagner definitely was not expecting to get into this game, but He's doing what he needs to do for his team to keep this shutout
stepping
intact.
up.
Barrett is in the penalty box right now, serving a 10-minute misconduct, stretching out what it looks like. He's got his mask back on for the first time in about 8 minutes or so.
Yeah, he's getting ready. He's hungry.
He's going to be ready to come back in and take over this game again. Frederick Angeli passes it over. Kuhn was there. Frederick Angeli sends it back to Kotek. Another slap shot. Didn't break his stick this time. Shot save with the trapper there.
That was a great save there by
Good
Pickles.
save. He saw that
Great
puck and he went
reaction.
out and saved it with the glove.
You know, Matt, as they say, hindsight's always 20/20, but after seeing this last period here, I wonder if it would have been a smart decision to move Pickles in maybe earlier in the game, or I wonder if they're going to give that consideration to tomorrow night's game. You know, are they going to go with Proudluck? Are they going to go with Pickles? Well, he's doing pretty good tonight.
Barrett has officially served his full 10-minute misconduct, and Coach Asalos chose to keep Wagner in net and finish out this game with 6:35 left on the clock. Another save from Pickles. And I would agree with you. Pickles has been showing out really well. Their former goaltender, Proudluck, gave up 6 goals in 2 periods, but so far, Pickles has seen a lot of action and hasn't given up anything.
No, and that's a really great point.
So you definitely could see him tomorrow night as the Bulldogs travel to U of M Dearborn. Wagner grabs the puck and covers it.
You know, Matt, something else I noticed, we staff here, we don't have the shots on goal put up right now, but it would be safe to say it's a 3-to-1, 4-to-1 ratio with the Bulldogs in the lead with that right now. You know, they're having some really great opportunities, and they're peppering the net. But again, Pickles, he's stepping it up.
I agree with you. The Bulldogs travel to U of M Dearborn tomorrow, Friday, to play at 7 p.m. on Wolverine home ice. Pickles has been playing a great game. It will be interesting to see if he gets the start tomorrow for them. Moore was down there getting a little help from number 14 for the Wolverines. Spade's going to go in and attack. Sent out. No icing, getting called on the tip. Kotek's going back to grab it. Game is definitely, we can say, is getting a little chippy with 6 minutes left. Nolan grabs it, sends it up to Prokowski, but it's going to be sent a little too far as the Wolverines grab it on the defense. Number 72 sends it up to number 7 for the Wolverines. Sent in. Wagner's going to take an easy drop to the knees, keep it and cover it. 5:40 left in this game. Good opportunity for the Wolverines to try and get something going with the goaltender Wagner in net, but either way, you got to think they want something here.
No, they do. They definitely do, and I think some situational awareness you need to be cognizant of. This series is huge right now because after this series, they don't play again until January 16th. So they want to end on some good wins. They want to end, on some positive, minimal mistakes and everything else. So, again, I'd like to see what Coach Salas has to say about Barrett, what he has to say about this series and this game.
Look forward to tomorrow night's game as number 1, Adrian Bulldogs, will face number 3, U of M Dearborn again. U of M Dearborn, you have to imagine, is going to come out with a lot more fight tomorrow, just like the Bulldogs did tonight. But either way, the Bulldogs are going to match that intensity, just like they brought it out today. They gave their all.
They did.
Limbo is going to grab it, the captain. Kind of slow everything down. 5:10 left on the clock. Sent up, Bulldogs not giving an inch, still playing as hard as they possibly can. Glimble brings it down the zone, dumps it back for Donaldson. Donaldson turns it over in the zone, but Silverino's there to help him out. Bond's there. Dump pass in, fake the slap shot and send it out. Glimble is behind the net, grabs it. Tosses it back into the slot, nobody's there. Wolverines are able to cash it in and take it the other way. Hit off of a banner, and we're going to have a face-off.
No, that banner there, Adrian College Bulldogs, the 2015-2016 Women's NCHA Playoff Champions. We have a lot of success here with both our men's and women's hockey teams here at Adrian College.
The rafters are filled
just completely
with
filled.
Banners for all the accomplishments of these teams. My favorite banner so far, though, is the 2017-2018 ACHA D1 Men's National Championship banner.
That's got to feel good.
Bulldogs dump it back in. Stone on the defense. Blocker save for Pickles. Freshman playing great. This is the most time he's had on ice all year. Still has not given up a goal on the season. In those 5 minutes of playing time prior to this third period, he had given up no goals.
Now, but like you said, Pickle's doing a darn fine job back there in net for these Wolverines.
Hey, there it is.
Gave it up.
The commentator thinks a goal for Stanko.
Just had to put it out there in the universe,
I
man.
did, and I have no remorse. I will say.
No. We'll take that goal.
Stanko gets the goal with a one-timer opportunity in front of the net. Pickles came out to try and grab it in front, and the pass over to the slot with Stanko right there. Tips it right in. It kind of rolled in slowly. You didn't know if somebody was going to be able to knock it out, but either way, makes it 7-0 in favor of the Bulldogs, and that's the first goal Pickles has given up in this period.
It is, but again, we're still playing Bulldog hockey right now. We're on an attack, and doing a great job defending.
Bulldogs are on the attack still, not giving an inch here. Wanting to do as much as they possibly can. Interesting setup for us today here on ACTV. We actually get to wear our headphones. Had a playback issue the past couple games, and we were able to fix it today and bring you our best, I believe, our best broadcast of the year, streaming on WVAC and on Adrian College TV, WVAC 107.9 Adrian AC Sport Network.
I would agree with you there, Matt. I think we're doing a great job tonight, and this is the Bulldogs are doing even a better job. We're having a great game tonight.
Frederick and Jelly there, a little trip up there, but the Wolverines are going to bring it back the other way. Shot, Wagner there on the save. Thought Barrett was back in net, but looks like he is not even on the bench right now. Coach probably sent him away with all the stuff all the extracurriculars probably happening,
Sure.
But either way, we'll figure out what's happening. Turnover in the neutral zone for the Wolverines. Number 14, LeBurn for the Wolverines. Shot blocked. Moore with some physicality down in the corner. Another shot saved by Wagner off the chest. Regathers the rebound. Great job from Wagner there on the save.
No, just before that save there, Matt, you noticed Wagner. He gave a little tap to his chest saying, hey, my bad, guys. That last rebound was up on me, and it was great, though, to see his Bulldogs stepping in there to help him clear that rebound out. But that last one, he was able to really extend out there and jump on top of that puck.
Face-off win for the Wolverines. Sent back to the point. Other side goes across the blue line. They're going to have to get onside and reset. Vaughn's going to dump it back out. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in this game. Spate heads in, tips it. Pass was trying to come out, but Spate was right there and tips it right to Pickles with the cover. Stay tuned after this game. Coach Estalis is going to come up here for our post-game interview. A couple quick questions for him. We'll discuss this game upcoming, and we'll discuss the Barrett situation to figure out what was going on there.
No, it'd be great to get inside Coach Estalis' head, see what he has to say, and again, see what he has to say about the team tonight.
Bulldogs win the face-off, shot wide from Donaldson. Glimble back on the ice. Severino tips it. Back to Donaldson in front of the slot. Back behind the net. In the corner now, Glimble. Severino. Glimble kicks it out. Over to Donaldson. Passes back to Severino. Oh. Good opportunity there, but saved by Pickles. And another shot wide. Hits off the net. 2:09 left in this game. 7-0 lead for the Bulldogs.
You know, Matt, that's something I wanted to share a moment ago. These Bulldogs, they're playing their hockey, and that's what I like about their hockey is just they keep their foot on that throttle. I mean, we're seeing attack, and they're not just rolling over with a 7-0 lead.
Wolverines won the faceoff, dumped it out, sent back in. Richards going to go after it for the Wolverines, number 16. A little deke there on the play and sent back out, crosses the blue line. Wolverines will have to get back onside. Dump back in instead. Bond's there to recover it, and it's going to be sent down. Donaldson called for it with a guy on him and was able to dump it out. Good play by Glimble, the captain, to knock it out and keep the play alive. Severino there with a tip. Sent back to Glimble inside the slot. Pass over. Sent back to the point. Going to reset everything at the point. Vaughn's there. Sent down to Glimble in the corner. Donaldson comes in for reinforcements. Wolverines are able to pickpocket it and head the other way. 3-on-2 rush for the Wolverines. Shot off the stick and over the protective netting. A little extracurriculars happening down on the ice. Wolverines are the referees are getting in between it to try and prevent it.
Yeah, again, they're trying to shut that down as soon as it comes up. They want to keep everyone safe. And again, no fighting out here because that's a good way to get it suspended and ejected out of the game.
have to be smart in these situations.
So here we go. We got a face-off down on the Bulldog side. Wagner in the net getting set up. Cooper, number 21 for the Wolverines, setting in.
Frederick and Jelly got sent out. Wolverines dump it. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Have to remember to go and grab Coach Estalos after this game. Bring him up here. Okay. Okay, sounds good. We'll get it back going and we'll finish up this stream here. Thank you for the help. Awesome. And by the way, headphone has perfect playback throughout the whole entire game. So, all right, we'll let you go. See you later. Thank you for the help. The power brick lost connection. So just need to get plugged in a little better. Keep it on for a second. You heard what he said. Yeah. I'm gonna let you talk about that. I recorded it, but I just want to kind of get set back on here. 30 to 60 seconds, right? Still streaming on WVAC. Either way, we had some technical difficulties with our switcher. Everything kind of cut out, and weren't able to bring you the last about a minute of the game. But either way, still got a chance to interview Coach Estalos, and we'll bring that to you in our post-game recap. Real quick, we're going to take our ACTV opportunity for our ACTV recap that will be on social media following today's game. In a game versus number 1 versus number 3, Adrian College Bulldogs and the University of Michigan Dearborn Wolverines. The Bulldogs come on top 7-0 with 2-goal games out of Phi and Stanko. Frederick Angeli had 1 goal. Glimble also scored, and Perkowski. We have nominated him for the Play of the Week after a great goal for the Bulldogs. After 7-0 victory, the Bulldogs will be back in action tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at U of M Dearborn. Stay tuned to ACTV for all your action of home games on the campus of Adrian College. Thank you guys for listening to our little ramble about ACTV. Either way, this was a great matchup for the Bulldogs. 7-0 victory, Gary. Gary Vedeto here with me. I'm Matt Kibbe, your play-by-play from earlier today. And after our technical difficulties, we did get a chance to interview Coach A. What did he have to say to us?
We did, Kibbe. And again, you know, the show must go on, and I think we're doing a good job of adapting and overcome with our equipment. But like you said, we had a chance to speak with Coach Estalos, and you know, I asked him with this series. I got the game tomorrow. And the big break coming up, and I like his approach to what he had to say. You know, he was talking about tomorrow's game. It's 0-0. It's starting all over again. You know what? And to keep that focus over break and everything else, when they come back from break, same thing. It's going to be a 0-0 game. So they're looking at one game to the next, and I think they did a great job. And again, he said he had to check in with the refs too to kind of see what was going on with that 10-minute penalty with Barrett. Like you said, for me too, it's something I haven't seen very often. But so yeah, it'd be nice to see some follow-up. Maybe we'll get that online or something else and follow up with that. But again, heck of a game by the Bulldogs tonight. Wolverines, they're going to be they got kicked in the teeth pretty well, and I think they're going to do some kicking tomorrow. So I think tomorrow night's going to be a really exciting game with U of M Dearborn.
I would agree with you there. This was a great game to bring to you on AC Sport Network here on the campus of Adrian College. Adrian College TV on YouTube and WVAC 107.9 Adrian on the radio. We gave a great call for you tonight, and it was a pleasure to bring it to you. And like I said earlier, I've never seen that situation with Barrett where the goaltender went to the box to serve a 10-minute misconduct. Normally, you just kick him out of the game.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The referee had other ideas, but either way, the Bulldogs were able to recover it. Wagner came in and had a great performance in about half of the third period.
Great job stepping up.
Pickles came in for the Bulldogs, or for the Wolverines, sorry about that. And he came in and only gave up 1 goal. I would imagine you might see him in goal to start tomorrow for the Wolverines.
He very well might be there, yeah.
Either way, it was a great opportunity to bring you this game on ACTV Sport Network and to bring you this opportunity of a lifetime to call these games with my buddy here, Gary Vedeto.
A lot of fun.
It's awesome to be able to cover these games and show you guys what's going on the campus of Adrian College. And we thank you for tuning in for this 7-0 victory over the University of Michigan Dearborn Wolverines on ACTV. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope to see you guys next time as the following streams coming up. Tomorrow night, I believe we have women's hockey on ACTV or NCAA high. I honestly,
give us a
we have a
follow.
lot of
We got
a lot of
plenty.
streams going on, and we're glad to bring you every single one of them here on ACTV. Stay tuned to future broadcasts. Stay tuned to ACHA D1 Hockey, and thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, the final score here from Arlington Ice Arena, 7-0 in favor of the number 1 ranked Bulldogs over the number 3 University of Michigan Dearborn Wolverines. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Matt Kibbe with Gary Vedeto. Have a great day.
Go Bulldogs.